I'm Rod, and this is my house, my living room, my dining room. I'm a sound engineer and composer, and behind these double doors I have a small recording studio working with Logic software, but what I haven't got is a vocal booth. Now, a lovely company called Vocal Booth To Go has lent me one of these to try out, and it's basically a portable vocal booth. That's as it arrives. What we've got to do now is clear a space and assemble it. Let's see how we get on. Well, it's now Sunday on a freezing cold day in London. The booth is finished, as you can see, so let's go inside and do some recording. So, here we are inside the booth, and I've got everything I need for my recording. Sit myself down, get my headphones, got my script, I'm ready to go. In a time of war, in a place of madness, there is a city. It was once beautiful. Elegant, tree-lined boulevards, soaring towers of glass and steel. The beautiful waterfront with its coffee shops and restaurants. Then came the war. It's not even clear how the war started, but now, after years of fighting, the city lies in ruins, and the enemy is at the gates.
My daughter returns home after attending her mother's funeral. She came not to pay her respects, but to show her contempt. After 15 years of absence, she still bears resentment. Her wealth and her fame have not replenished her empty heart.
Okay, we're continuing from page 30, top of the page, from Believe in Your Own Time.
Believe. If you listen to only one chapter from this section, this should be it. Believe in your staff, every one of them, even the most difficult. Why? Because this alone will make the biggest difference. When I ask participants on my workshop, what did the best manager you ever worked under do? This is always the top answer.
Lord Emsworth went into the library and had just sat down with his book on the care of pigs when suddenly the door burst open.
Clarence, the most dreadful thing has happened. Oh, for pity's sake, stop doddering and listen to me. That man is here. That man of Jane's. The man I told you about. Eh? What man? Lady Constance sat down and wearily embarked on her explanation, like a schoolmistress to one of the duller members of her class.
When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state, and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate. wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and that man's scope, with what I most enjoy, contented least. Yet in these thoughts, myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising from sullen earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings.